What you saw was one of the greatest gaming intro in the game history. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Well, actually this is the Substance version. It was a different version of the game who was released like 1 year later, which included all the VR missions, the Snake's Tales and many other cool stuff, just like the skateboard. Alright, so I'm very happy to play this iconic title. It's basically the sequel of the first Metal Gear Solid and the first title of the series who was ever released for PlayStation 2. Now we're going to play this one on PC emulator, and without further ado, let's get started. I'm very hyped because this is one of my favorite games during my childhood. I remember that I used to watch my cousins playing it for PlayStation 2, and I was very stunned how incredible this title was. For all the graphics, all the gameplay, the combat system, the stealth system, also the plot, the story, everything, it just blew up my mind back then. and still blowing my mind up to until today, just how good this game has been made from the legendary game designer Hideo Kojima. Alright, so we're gonna play this legendary title. You're gonna select new game. Yeah, this title it's pretty different from the first one because it's divided in two different chapters, the tanker and the plant chapter. So if you already played the game, you can choose between tanker, plant, it's all up to you. But for everyone who have never played this game, I suggest you to do that. The tanker chapter is the first chapter and the plant is the second one. So if you want to experience all the full story, to understand everything, I suggest you to select tanker plant. So we're going to play the tanker chapter first, and along with that the plant chapter, which is later the second one. Alright, so we're gonna select the tanker plant, and since I just want to play the game for its plot, I'm going to select just easy mode, not very easy, normal or hard. I don't want things to be too much harder for me, because if I want to play the game I want mostly to enjoy the story. So I'm going to select easy, and after that we're gonna have another choice. So we can select the radar off. If people, for experienced people who have already played the game several times, they're fully aware where the enemies are, where all the items that we need to collect, and the places that we need to go. We can keep the radar off, but I'm not gonna do that because sometimes I keep forgetting where do I have to go. So then we got the radar type 2. So radar in Sons of Liberty does not appear during the intrusion view. I think it's just in a few particular moments of the game. And the radar type 1 will appear during the intrusion view, so it will appear always. I'm going to select the radar type 1 because it's going to be a little bit easier for me. When I'll feel more confident, I'll try to play the game in harder modes. But for the moment I just want to play the game for its plot. Alright, so you can select type 1 and let's get started in this our new adventure. The story is fictional and all similarities to character are real life. There you go.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
He's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? But give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right. Let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
And here we go. Finally, after this long cutscene, we can start playing the game, the actual game. It's typical of the Metal Gear Solid series with a long, very long cutscene. It was a classic Kojima touch. So, alright, so we're gonna have to infiltrate in this giant ship by the because this ship is being under jurisdiction of the Marines, and now we're playing as the legendary agent with a code name Solid Snake. So he has infiltrated here after the Shadow Moses incident happened in the first Metal Gear a few years back. Now he created this new organization along with Otacon. Is the Metal Gear Solid is actually the Metal Gear creator. They're actually Metal Gear Rex, and now they are trying to stop a new version of the Metal Gear under the Marines' jurisdiction. Alright, so we are here in the ship. All we gotta do is just make sure to not let anyone to see us. And here, oh, there's one cool thing. So in other words, we have to make some photos of the Metal Gear, which is called Metal Gear Ray, and expose it to the world. But there's also a cool thing that we can make some photos of these Japanese models which are all around the ships. And we can also send them to Otacon to have some cool reactions, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we got the first one. This is going to be very, very funny. And here we go. So there we are. This is the first one. We can use the weapon here to make people sleep, not just killing them, because this is no lethal weapon. It's a M9 Beretta. I'm still amazed at how the game has been made back in 2001. It's very still mind blowing. Okay, let's put these people to sleep. And here we go. And now we can just go here, take some other M9 bullets, and there should be probably, yes, another ration here. Alright, so we don't have to go here actually. So the place we have to go is just basically here upstairs. Alright, here we go. So far so good. So we are on the deck B, the crew's quarters, starboard. Still one enemy here. We're just gonna put him to sleep. We can now also go on his back and making it stop and pointing the weapon here.
Freeze.
Yeah. There you go. And now we can just, no we don't, yeah, we have to go here because that's the place where we need to get the crew quarters. Oh yes, there it is. There's a surveillance camera there. And I guess the one that is calling us is Otacon.
Snake, there's a surveillance camera in place. Once you're in its field of view, an alarm will go off. You can't afford to be seen. You can also use the chaff grenade to set up some electronic interference. The camera will be ineffective for a while. There's a blind spot right beneath the camera. Use it to buy some time.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do, because for the moment we have no chaff grenades, so we just have to walk just here beneath the wall, and we won't be spotted by the camera. There we go. There's one locker here, and that's the chaff grenade that we can actually use in the future if we want to avoid the cameras. In this game, cameras also can be shot by real weapon, not the kind of weapon that I have, because the M9 Beretta is only made with a single purpose, to make people sleep, not just to kill them. So for destroying the cameras we're gonna need a real weapon. Okay, so here we are. Oh yeah, there's a camera here. Yeah, I need to wait for this guy to come on here, and we're just gonna put him to sleep. There you go. Still the camera. I'm not gonna let myself to be seen by the enemies. And if you just go here, we need to floor. Oh yes, we need the USB. USB is basically the weapon, second weapon that we can get in this chapter. And if we go here underneath, yes, there's still the M9 bullets. I think there was one also a ration here somewhere. No, we haven't found any ration. That's okay. Alright, there's no reason to go there. All we gotta do is just to be careful. Yes, first of all we need to contact here Otacon.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Yeah, we can also do this, but we can just for to make sure, just to pass them by crawling. So there's no point to waste one bullet for the fire extinguisher. Alright, and now we can go here upstairs. New cutscene here incoming.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Seems that Snake is not alone. It's somewhere. Okay, someone outside. We need to check it out who might be. If it's a he or a she. Alright, it's gonna go. So as you can see, basically Snake and Otacon, they have to search for a new type of Metal Gear. But unfortunately the mission is not gonna be easy, because there seems to be a Russian commando who took control of the old ship, and they're also looking for the Metal Gear themselves. Now on, we just need to go outside and see who that person might be. It was probably one of the Russian commandos.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secure. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
face. Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice either.
And that's our first boss battle. We need to face Olga Golukovich. She is the daughter of the man, Russian commando. The best way to defeat Olga is just stay here and
I've been with the unit since I was born.
shoot her to her legs.
Conflict and victory were my parents.
You're gonna have to wait to be careful because she might launch some grenades as well.
I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
So we're just gonna have to wait here.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
We will see about that, Olga. Okay, so we're just gonna have to stay here.
Not much better.
Yeah. She's just launching the grenades. And I'm just gonna wait here for her. She's just over there, I think. Yeah, there is. Alright. Oops. She make a cartwheel, so just wait here for her to be exposed, better exposed. Okay, she's just trying to make possible that it's going to be harder for us. Okay, I can shoot her from here. Oops. Alright, just few shots. Alright, it's not gonna be harder, just we have to yep. We're just gonna have to go around here, avoid two air grenades, and just stay in these bushes. Oops, I didn't avoid these grenades, unfortunately. I wasn't fast enough. Yeah. Okay, we can shoot her from here. Oops. There it is. Just wait for her. Okay. Situation is going to be pretty harder than expected. Yeah. Okay. Almost. Don't worry, Olga. Everything is going to hand as soon as possible. Okay. And there we go. We managed to defeat Olga. It wasn't actually hard. We just have to keep avoid their grenades and just stay a little bit low, and that's all. Now let's see. So the first boss is just a member of this Russian commando of Spetsnaz. It's been defeated. And we finally managed to get our hands in this lethal weapon, the USP. I guess someone is spying to Snake. Spying on Snake. Yes, it's a cipher. Someone is spying on him.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
And as Snake said, we now got our new weapon, the USP. And here we got some ration, which we can take them. And now we can just go away, because there's no point to stay here. But first I want to go here upstairs because there's one item that we can get. It will become very handy. I'm going to show you which one it is. So as we discovered so far, basically the Russians, this Russian commando is about to go and take the Metal Gear because they are after the weapon, and their commander is Sergei Colonel the Colonel Gulukovich. Is basically the ally of Ocelot. As we could see also at the beginning of the game, Ocelot is also involved in everything of this, so he also get inside this ship along with Gulukovich and his Russian private army commando of Spetsnaz. Okay, so we now are here. There's no need to stay here anymore. It starts raining again, and we just need to go inside here. There are no USB bullets inside, so we're just gonna have to find them. I don't want to kill anyone, so I'll just be as stealthy as possible. All I can do basically is just destroy the cameras, and that's all. But I'll mostly put everyone to sleep. That's the purpose of the stealth. Okay, so there's someone here. Yeah, you're not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, I can also destroy this one. It will become very handy. And now I can proceed here without any problems, without setting the Semtex, because if I was going to pass without destroying first of all the main unit, I could trigger the Semtex and everything was about to blow up, and the mission was going to be over. Alright, now I can shoot also the camera from here. Perfect. So there's no problem. We got some other USB bullets, and all we gotta do now is just going here downstairs because we need to reach the deck where the Metal Gear is stored. I can also destroy this other camera, so things are going to be much easier for me. There we go. And I'm going to check here because probably there's another Russian, because they always respawn after a short, but I already have enough Russians, so no point to take another one, so because it's going to be impossible. So we're just gonna go back where we were. There's also some of the USB, if I remember, chaff grenades. It's going to come very handy if I don't want to spare too much bullets. Okay, we are on the deck B. What we gotta do is just going back where we were at the beginning of the mission, but need to reach another area. Let's just put this guy to sleep without raising any alarm. And I'll just check around here to see if I can find something else. No, there's nothing else to find. Okay, all we gotta do is just go even back here. Oh yeah, we need to be careful because they again. Okay, they just put him to sleep, and I think there should be some other bullets around here. Yes, M9 bullets. They become very handy. Still have only 27 USB, and now we just need to go here downstairs because that's where we have to head in order to reach the deck. We are now in the engine room, so not pretty far from where we have to go. Oh yeah. Raven, yes. If you already played the first Metal Gear, Raven was basically a member of the FOXHOUND, one of the terrorists who hijacked Shadow Moses. It's just the action figure of Raven. We can also shoot at him. He's going to start shooting, but it's not hurting us. Oh, okay. There's a corpse here. Now a very good view. Yeah, the Russian, they literally killed everyone that was in their path. Okay, I can also take another picture here, and I will send it to Otacon to have some very funny reaction about it. Okay.
Good.
As you say, Snake. Good. Okay, we got USP bullets. I'm going to not take keep my weapon, because there's something that I can do. Just need to wait a little bit. Yeah, as you can see, there's one guard over this room. All I want to do is just punch him and throw him downstairs. We can have a very good reaction. Yeah. We took down 2 of the guards. Okay, should be another guards here, as we can see. Okay, and I need to put the other 2 to sleep, because I just knocked them down. They are not sleeping, so they will regain conscience after a short. Now they will regain conscience just after a few hours. Just need to go here upstairs, go back here, because I want to shoot to the other guards, which is for a little bit further, so I can just put him to sleep. It's going to come here. Yeah, it's coming. And now I won't have any problem. Just need to go here just a little bit further, and we just have to walk around. This is the engine room. So what we got, yes, there should be another guards, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, there's a surveillance camera, so I just have to be very careful. Maybe it wasn't surveillance camera after all. Where else do I have to go, if I remember? Yeah, the guards is here. The other one that I was mentioning. All we gotta do is just shoot him on the back. He's going to sleep. And so far so good, we haven't been spotted by anyone. So we can take some USP ammo here, and shouldn't be anything else. All we gotta do is just continue with our infiltration. Here we are. Oh yeah. There's one guard coming here. He's going to probably talk with one of his superior. Once he finishes, I can
Repair of the entranceway to the engine
I can
room
put
on
him
the
to sleep.
port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Okay. He's going to sleep. And now, as we can see, there's other Semtex that we need to destroy. First of all, I want to take another picture here to send to Otacon and have some very funny reactions about it. So we just going, yeah, should be enough. And we're going to send this very cute couple to Otacon and have some very funny reactions. Yeah, I'm going to put the thermal goggles, because as you can see, there's another Semtex that we need to destroy. In order to do that, we're gonna need our USB. Yeah, there's the control unit that we need to destroy. Yeah, again, Otacon is calling us.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Yeah, thank you for the tip, Otacon, but I was fully aware of it, that I could use the USB. Okay, so this is the remaining Semtex that we need to take down. We can put, yeah, and a little bit here, and now we destroyed the remaining Semtex, so there is nothing to worry about. We can just continue with our infiltration and try to reach Metal Gear before the Russians.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed.
Yeah, they passed the Verrazano Bridge.
Personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the commandant.
There's one guard over there.
Continue manning your posts until that time.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not gonna have any problems in order to be spotted by the guards. There's nothing else to find here. And yeah, there should be still another guards, which is basically listening to music, if I remember. Yes. He's going to sleep as well as everyone else, so I'm not killing anyone because I'm not an assassin. And I think there should be other USP bullets or M9 bullets. Yeah, there's still another guard here. He is already sleeping, but I'm going to put him to sleep in the floor. Yeah, he was sleeping while he was standing. Yeah, might be a very strong person in order to sleep while standing. Probably has been trained to do that. I mean, in the end, he is a Spetsnaz. Alright, so what else we got? We are in the deck 2 of the starboard. We got some. We can take some USB. No, I have plenty of them. I want to get actually more M9 bullets, but I haven't got any of them. Well, let's see what we got. I've only got a USP, but I want M9. Why I can't find any M9 bullets? I mean, I'm running out of them. Okay, so we got another cutscene here.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Yeah, they managed to spot us, so we're gonna have to take this enemy down, but I'm going to use always my M9. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. Yeah.
Aim for the light.
Yeah, need to be careful because they can also launch the grenades. Oops, I didn't expect for them to shoot at them there. Oh, again, they are launching so many. Okay. I'm gonna have to be careful. This fight is pretty tough. Yeah, they managed to throw a grenade. Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, is there any more? No. Still, he is still very resistant, huh? Enough about this. Okay, I think I didn't manage to. It was pretty hard this part. Yeah, aiming. Always try to hide. I mean, you need to press so many buttons around here.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
I don't like it. Looks like Ocelot is on his own.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
And here we are, finally in the place where Metal Gear is stored. But we just have to avoid to make any noise, otherwise they will spot us. So for the moment we just have to go around here, not making any sudden noises, because if we do that, unfortunately the mission will be over. So we're just gonna go very quiet. Yeah, we need to be careful because also the projector, so we just gonna have to crawl. And because if we pass in the projector, they're gonna see us, our shadow, and unfortunately they will turn. Okay, so here we are. Yeah. Oh yes, I remember. We can also change the projector here, so they will see on the other one. That's what I'm going to do. First of all, I need to remove my weapon. And here we go. So we're just gonna crawl, not just stand on the back of them, and we can roll here, so we won't make any sudden noises. And here we are.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Yes, there it is, the new prototype of Metal Gear called Metal Gear Ray. So before taking the picture, I'm going to send Otacon the funny picture that we made, but we can also make other pictures to make him very angry. So we can keep picturing the commandant here, Scott, which is called Scott Dolph. And that's all. Yeah. So we're just gonna press here the action button, and then we will take the pictures later of the real Metal Gear. Yes, taking long. It's like a very old computer from the 80s or the 90s. It was like this, everything. It was taking very long in order to start. Remember when I used to have Windows XP or also Windows Vista and Windows 98. It was taking too much time, but it was well worth it. Okay, here we are. This is the app that Otacon was talking about in order to send the pictures of the Metal Gear. But first we're going to send him some very funny pictures just to make him very angry. He's not gonna like it.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Oh, this is,
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one. Okay, what am I seeing now? So, this explains a lot. Not that there's anything wrong with keeping it to yourself. I mean, you know, it's your life and everything. But you're going to have to take those Metal Gear photos now. The next one's... Oh, I don't think we can use this. Okay, what am I seeing now? Hey, this is the Marine Commandant. Are you a fan or something? The last one is... Didn't think Gerlukovich was involved, of all people. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Get the prototype on camera.
Yeah. We can also keep shooting as Scott Dolph, so to make Otacon very angry. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to make so many pictures, so Otacon is not gonna be very pleased. Okay. And now we can see Otacon reaction, which is going to be very angry.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... the Commandant again. Look, if you like him so much, I'll print this out and make a panel out of it. Put it over your bed or something. Next up is...
He's not very pleased.
Will you please stop sending me pictures of the Commandant?
He doesn't like it at all.
The next one is... Will you please stop sending me pictures of the Commandant? The next image is... You're on a mission here, remember? And the next one is... Snake, get serious, will you? We need those pictures. The last one is...
Okay, so now we can stop to making Otacon very angry. We can start making the actual pictures of the Metal Gear. So one is from here, from the right. There's one soldier standing over there. So we just put him to sleep, even though he's still sleeping as well, like the other one. And we need to take the picture of the mark of the Marines, which is here. Once we got this, we have to take a picture in just in front. Oh yeah, they're all turning.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Just be careful because they are. Yeah, they were all turning, so that's why. It might happen, you never know.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
Okay, now we can just make the back to the picture.
It is my greatest wish never.
So we're just going to take our cameras, make a picture here in front, and the last one is the one on the left.
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future.
There is. Should be the last picture that we can send to Otacon.
I know that.
I think we can make a better picture just from here. And we will see now. So now we need to go back here. So far we haven't been spotted, so it's okay. I wish I could have done the better fight against those Spetsnaz commando or against Olga, but that's okay. Okay, now we should have all the photos and we can just go on.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first one I'm seeing is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Next up is... I'm sorry, you need to take another one. The next one's... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Okay, what am I seeing now? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Okay, last one's coming up. Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
And that's all done. Now we're gonna sit down and enjoy another cutscenes. Actually, there are many cutscenes here.
With Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Golukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
And yeah, Ocelot showed his very true colors.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the FOXHOUND program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
And now we realize that Ocelot is being controlled by Liquid. But Liquid died a few years ago during the Shadow Monsters incident, so how is it possible that Liquid is still alive and is controlling Ocelot through the harm?
Have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Otacon, we have a problem.
This is bad. Now Snake might have been found in one of these worst situations ever. And all we gotta do is just hope that he's still alive. But in the end, Ocelot, controlled by Liquid Snake, he's still going to escape with the Metal Gear, right? Well, we could see that Snake was still alive. Yeah, there it is.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
And it looks like Ocelot has regained his consciousness for the moment. Because we don't know if he's going to lose it again. Looks like Snake has been dragged down.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Don't like it. So everything here was a plan to lure Snakes and Otacon out, and it was all planned by Ocelot. He used the cipher in order to take photographic evidence of Snake being there in that tanker in order to expose him. So it was just all a plan. It was set up. It was all a setup for Snake and Otacon. This is the genius mind of Ocelot. He also wasn't in league with the Russians nor Gugulukovich. He said he wanted to take the Metal Gear back to the Patriots, and then he started mentioning someone else, the president, supposed to be president of United States. Yes, looks like he's in league with the president of United States. Alright, so my gameplay ends here. This is the end of the first part, along with the first chapter of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. I'm going to save up to this point, and I'm going to continue my gameplay on the second part. If you like it so far, if you want to see more content about Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, just follow me on my YouTube channel, or you can just follow me on Instagram, name is I am Bushido, or you can just follow me on my Twitter channel, name is I am Bushido as well. For every one of you who saw my gameplay, thank you so much. Just don't forget to tap some comment, tap some likes, and I'll see you next time for more parts of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Thanks again, and see you. Bye bye and peace from Bushido.